What is up, everybody? Joe Everest, the fence expert. We are at the 2023 Fence Show and Security Expo with the one, the only, Rachel of MySalesman. Rachel, I think I've actually just introduced you, but maybe for the few people out there that don't know you, could you introduce yourself to the audience?
Sure. My name is Rachel Cruzy, and I work with the MySalesman fence software, and we help contractors from coast to coast and other countries know before they go, help them be more efficient and more profitable in their lead management by weeding out tire kickers and giving their potential customers some instant information. We want to take people off the market as soon as we can, and then of course we want to provide some information for those who may not even be interested in installing yet.
I wanted you guys to meet Rachel, and through Rachel, MySalesman, because we use MySalesman in our business as a mandatory first step.
Right.
We've been using MySalesman for years. It's a software that has changed how we do business, and I thought you guys might also like to meet MySalesman. Rachel, could you kind of give us maybe the Cliff Notes version of how you help contractors, fencing contractors, save time and money by knowing before they go?
Well, absolutely. So there's only 86,400 seconds in a day. So you want to make sure that you use each of those very wisely, right? There's always something to do in the fence industry. We're always very busy. So what we need to do to lower overhead is really be intentional with our time. So using MySalesman, you would put a link on your website so your potential customers can go to your website, click on get an instant online quote, or use our online budgeting tool, put in their information, have an actual Google image of their property where they can put in exactly where they want their fence, or just an idea of where they want their fence with gate options, and then of course your style options as well. That customer is able to have that Amazon shopping experience, understand what a fence costs, and that gets emailed to the contractor. So they are really getting the information right away, which people are used to going to get services online and finding out some information these days. Everybody shops online. Sure. So that's the first place people do. With contractors, they're planting the seeds to their potential customers, so that customer understands what they're getting into.
Yeah.
So.
Well, because that's the most frustrating thing, at least for me, when we were going to on-site estimates, was I would take 20 minutes to drive out. We'd spend some time with the customer. I'd take time measuring it out, laying it out, write up their proposal, hand it to the customer, and they'd look at it and go, wow, I had no idea a fence costs that much. Well, thanks for coming out.
Absolutely.
And then I take another 20, 30-minute drive back to the office. And by the time you know it, we've wasted 2 or 3 hours on a lead that was never going to be a customer of ours anyway.
Correct.
Now the customer knows right away a price range of where the project would likely fall.
Right.
And we know before we go what the layout is going to be, what the materials they've requested, so we can take some literature specific for that project with us. It's a win-win for both us and the client. It lets them know what to expect and lets us know what the client's interested in.
Absolutely.
Rachel, for more information, how can people get in touch with MySalesman?
Easily, our website is mysalesman.com. Please just go to the website. Our email is info@mysalesman.com or rachel@mysalesman.com. We're on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, so we're all out on the major social platforms, and we do have a fence company, so we use our own software, and we have for over a decade. So there's not anything that we haven't seen with the software, and we help our contractors with the process of integrating it into their own system, their own workflow that works for them. Like I said, there's no question that we have, a contractor, or excuse me, a potential customer has asked us that we don't have an answer for. So we help contractors with MySalesman and how to use it.
Well, I think the integration is an important point too. So we've had a couple of requests over the years of just, can we tweak how it does this, or can we try to integrate it with that? The difference, and we use several softwares for the business, the difference I felt with your guys is very responsive and easy to talk to. And the answer isn't no, and here's why. It's, well, that's interesting, and let's find out. So that's one thing I appreciate about the MySalesman team.
Well, Thank you. We try, like I said, we're out here in the industry trying to solve problems with software and help contractors do, get better at what they do and save time.
Rachel, thank you so much for your time. Guys, if you have a fencing contracting business and you haven't tried MySalesman, I would highly encourage you to do so. Reach out to Rachel and her team. I know it changed our business and it can change yours as well. For now, I'm Joe Everest, the fence expert.
And I'm Rachel Cruzy, the lead qualifying expert.
There you go. And we're reminding you that good fences make good neighbors.